Lafia family. Yeah, so I was really thinking, y'all, all of these so-called teachers that y'all be following, they have similar things in common. And they have a thing in common that you really find amongst pretty much all of them. You know, Rashad Jamal, Nature Boy, Young Pharaoh, Brother Polight. And that is, they are not connected to any true indigenous systems at all. They're not truly tapped into any traditional systems. You know, especially like when you look at the ones who try to tap into Kemet, you have to realize that Kemet was a civilization that's been gone for about 5,000 years. Those libraries that contained a lot of that information were burned down, and the original people who brought forth that information are not here as they were to teach us how they called down Heru, to teach us how they called down Osset and these different deities. They're not here to teach us, right? So people who follow that are kind of just following ideologies, and if they're trying to do anything spiritual, they just winging it, right? They just winging it and just figuring it out as they go. When you step into a traditional system, spiritual system that's currently operating, right? Currently rocking out and currently alive, you are tapping into thousands and thousands and thousands of years of ancestral wisdom that's being given to you by live elders who are still here to pass that on. You don't have to reinvent a wheel or try to tie up loose ends or try to crack some code, right? No, it's there. See, the problem is a lot of these pseudo teachers get caught into the same type of things because they are dealing with things that they ought not be dealing with, and they don't have any knowledge of checking those energies and directing those energies at all. You really seen it with Rashad Jamal. He really was delving into things where he had no control, no knowledge of how to deal with, you know what I'm saying? And it really took him down a certain road. And that's just the reality of the situation. But those who are truly into these practices know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why there's systems, so that you don't have to go out there and try to figure all of these things out on your own. Your ancestors did it already, you know? You even see this because it's not just Orishas and Loa that people are playing games with. They do it with Hinduism and Buddhism as well. See, the reason why people call me King Brujo, you know, although my Ifa name is Ifa Lorde, the reason people call me King Brujo is because I was able to connect with people from different traditions and gain the respect of those people. You don't think I know real people in Hinduism? You don't think I know real people in Buddhism? Yes, I do. And this, what y'all think is that, ain't that. It's just not. Like, you think Hinduism is just about chakras? No. Hinduism has deities that really get fed. That really get, Kalima really gets offerings, really gets fed, will really take blood. Buddhism is not just about meditating. No, there's real deities. There's different Buddhas. There's even warrior Buddhas that fight, and you feed them and you appease them, and they will fight your battles for you. Yes, facts. But y'all get the part that y'all pick up is the easiest parts that are commercial, and you find yourself trying to become a plant or something, right? Like, that's just the facts of the matter. And you know, these pseudo teachers, they really are promoting that in so many ways because that's all they putting out. So it don't really better your life. It just gives you placebo pills that may feel good for the moment, but it's not lasting effects. And then there's these ideologies that the elite put out there for you guys to feel comfortable in those positions, to the point where all of you new age spiritual people are really just the new Christians. Yeah, when you say things like it doesn't matter, like, okay, nothing right now is reality because of we're in the 5D or whatever you saying. When you say things like that, and when you pass on, that's when your spiritual karma will be fixed from what you suffered on earth. That's things Christians say. Christians say the same thing. Okay, they're gonna get their heaven when they die. When they pass on, that's when things will be good. In traditional spiritual system, things be good today, right now, this minute. That's when we're fixing it. Alive, now. Not when we passing. That's a part of it too. But a really big part of it is your life being comfortable now. Not waiting till you go. No. And it's not that, Shango is to make you wealthy and rich. No. If it was for you to connect to Shango according to destiny, what will happen is the essentials of life, right? The things that you need to live will be allotted to you. Yes. Suffering in a constant state of financial poverty, that's not a part of it. I'm sorry to tell y'all, that's not a part of it. It's not. Like, when you're in alignment with these certain deities and these energies, you're not worrying about how you're paying rent or bills month to month. You're not worrying about that. Those are things that spirit is making available to you. You feel what I'm saying? Because from those things, you will now be able to build family, foundation, have children, pass it on, build. You understand? Like, this is what I'm trying to tell. I'm trying to get y'all the game. Like, whoever take it. Whoever don't, fuck it. Y'all just keep being like that. And a lot of people who follow these type of teachers, you see that their life is reflective of that as well. A lot of them live in chaos. A lot of them are in perpetual poverty all the time and always messed up. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really know even too many true blue people in traditional practices that's really messed up like that. Like, whether it's voodoo, whether it's Ifa, whether it's Palo, I don't really see them like out here really messed up unless they just not following their Odus, or you know what I'm saying, unless they breaking taboos. But if they really living by the tradition, nah, they got everything they need and they can build and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Typically, that's what I see. But when you look at a lot of these new age people, nah, they be suffering. They messed up. They not even healed. They're not even healing. Like, they think they are, but it's just a circle. It's just a circle, and you get placebos. Meditate and feel better today. Go on a trip and feel like you did something so like placebo shit. Temporary things. When you get into things like Ebo, that's a rock, that's solid. You know what I'm saying? When you get into consistently connecting to the divinities that you're to be connecting to, that's a rock. That don't go nowhere. They build with you. They consistently helping you. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my little 1-2s. A little game for y'all. A little things I notice with these type of pseudo teachers, man. It's crazy out here, yo. But nonetheless, I'm here repping for the true blue practitioners, for the real ones. Once again, for the ones who really out here putting in work with spirit. That's what I do. Big Brujo, you heard? Big Brujo, you heard? So I'll catch y'all on the next one. Or Dabo.